We're going to kind of do a little bit of an abnormal order on here. I apologize, correction, it's voting list number 3. So the first bill we're going to take up is House Bill 459.
That's the third way down, in case you look for it.
It's the third bill on your list.
This is the street lighting bill from Delegate
Yes.
Kaufman.
Do you want to give a briefing?
Essentially, this is the one that requires a utility and a municipality to negotiate in good faith and come up with a fair market value for the decrepit street lighting equipment that is already depreciated, primarily in the PEPCO service territory. We've seen versions of this bill for decades.
Hold on, go ahead. No, hold on. Go ahead, Lily.
Oh, I just wanted to move favorable.
Okay, discussion. Delegate Weibel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. There's no amendments on this bill?
No, sir.
None.
I guess I'm going to ask that it be held, if I could, for purposes of amendment, because when I worked for a public utility, we had when our property was assessed for fair market value, they used a capitalization of earnings approach combined with a book value approach. This bill only requires net book value the way I read it. So I'd like to offer an amendment for that. If you would give me a day or two.
Okay, so we'll just hold the bill till the next voting session. Please get the amendment in. I am not exactly sure that amendment's going to be accepted, but it's okay.
Okay,
All
thank you.
right. So we need to withdraw the motion?
No, it's just
Okay,
held.
all right, it's held. Okay, next we have House Bill 37.
House Bill 37 from Delegate Stewart. There is an amendment in your packet from Delegate Crosby. This is the Stop Spam Call Act based on Florida legislation. This makes this particular kind of telephone solicitation enforcement violation an unfair, deceptive, or abusive trade practice. The amendments include prohibiting the playing of a recorded or artificial voice message, reorder the provisions on what this doesn't apply to, isolated transactions, non-commercial, business to business, etc. And also, as prohibited acts, intentionally preventing the transmission of telephone solicitor's name or number to the called party, that's for caller ID, or to conceal true identity of the caller, that's spoofing. It says that the person with the amendments, person may not make or cause to be made a solicitation, including a call made through an automated dialing or recorded message to a called party between 8 p.m. and 8 a.m. in the called party's time zone, or more than the same 3 times to the same party in any single 24-hour period, regardless of the phone numbers made to the phone numbers used to make the call. So those are the amendments.
All in favor of the amendment? Aye. All opposed? The amendment is adopted.
Second.
Bill's been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Go ahead, Delegate Adams.
So, Council, I asked you a question. You may recall the conversation back and forth, but the one was related to, how can Maryland, regulate a multi-state situation like this? And you would give me some thoughts that there were prior laws that we had passed.
Yes, in 2003 and 2004, we had legislation dealing with the federal do not call legislation. And at that point, essentially because they were understaffed and incapable of following all this, the feds were actually asking the states to adopt similar provisions to enforce the do not call list so that actions could be brought in state court rather than having to be brought in federal court as an additional enforcement measure. This is basically a similar action. The Office of the Attorney General would be charged with prosecuting or issuing a cease and desist for those parties that engage in this, which would be an unfair, abusive, or deceptive trade practice.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Seeing no further discussion, Delegate Chi. Delegate Harrison. Delegate Walfo. Delegate Howard.
Give me a minute, sir. Okay.
Sorry,
So Chi, Harrison,
Walfo, Howard, all yes.
okay, thank you, sir.
Delegate Charkoudian.
Yes.
Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Pruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell.
Yes.
Delegate Turner.
Yes.
Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo.
Aye.
Delegate Adams.
Yes.
All right. Delegate Aaron's is excused. Delegate Pippi is excused. Delegate Jackson is excused. Delegate Johnson.
Aye.
Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Ampry.
Yes.
Delegate Wyval.
Am I actually voting for a Stewart bill? Yes.
All right. What do you guys want me to do with Fisher? Just kidding. Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen.
Yes.
All right. Motion passes.
Are you voting, sir?
Yep, the vice chair votes aye,
And Delegate Wilson is also excused.
and the chair is excused. Okay. Bill passes unanimously. Okay. House Bill 181 was withdrawn.
There's a whole bunch of them.
1, 721, 995, 1092, and 1213.
You get all those?
Seven two one, 776, 995, 1097, 1205, and 1213.
I actually didn't have 7.
So 776 is also on this list? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Apparently
Do we have
that's
to go
also-
around on the unfavorable or no?
We have to make sure we know make sure we continue to know
Okay.
who's excused.
All right. On the unfavorable, so Delegate Chi,
Yes.
Delegate Harrison,
Yes.
Delegate Walfo,
Aye.
Delegate Howard, Delegate Charkoudian, Delegate Rose is excused, Delegate Peruski,
Yes.
Delegate Fennell,
Yes.
Delegate Turner,
Yes.
Delegate Sample Hughes is excused, Delegate Valderrama, Delegate Frazier Hidalgo,
Aye.
Delegate Adams,
Yes.
Delegates Aaron's, Pippi, and Jackson are all excused. Delegate Johnson,
Aye.
Delegate Rogers,
Yes.
Delegate Ampry,
Yes.
Delegate Wyval,
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused, and Delegate Queen. Okay, and the vote for House Bill 181 is the vote for House Bills 721, 995, 1097, 1213, and 776.
And you, sir, are also voting aye, correct?
And the vice chair votes aye, and the chair is excused.
Right.
Okay. We are going to hold House Bill 473. We're going to go to House Bill 476.
I didn't have 47.
House Bill 476 establishes that if a debtor who owes multiple debts makes a payment to a debt collector with respect to the debts, the debt collector may not apply the payment to a disputed debt and must apply the payment in accordance with the debtor's directions.
Move unfavorable.
The bill has been moved and properly seconded. Unfavorable. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion, the vice chair votes aye. Delegate Shi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo.
Aye.
Delegate Howard.
Yes.
Delegate Charkoudian.
Yes.
Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Pruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell.
Yes.
Delegate Turner.
Yes.
Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo.
Aye.
Delegate Adams.
Yes.
Delegates Aaron's, Pippi, and Jackson. Oh, nope, I apologize. Delegates Aaron's and Pippi are excused. Delegate Jackson.
Aye.
Delegate Johnson.
Aye.
Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Ampry.
Yes.
Delegate Wyval.
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen. Bill fails. All right. Next, we will go to House Bill 884. have the right list there?
I don't know, I just have what was here on the desk.
all
House
right.
Bill 884 from the Baltimore City delegation adds Baltimore City to the list of jurisdictions that can use a certificate of guarantee to meet certain county bonding requirements. There's also a similar one for Baltimore County later in the voting list.
Move favorable.
Okay, the bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. The vice chair votes aye. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo.
Aye.
Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian.
Yes.
Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Peruski. Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner. Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegates Arentz and Pippi are both excused. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson.
Aye.
Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Amprey.
Yes.
Delegate Wyval.
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen.
Yes.
All right, the bill passes. Next, we have House Bill 895.
House Bill 895 generally incorporates the licensure and regulation of limited energy contractors and limited energy integrators into the existing framework for the licensure and regulation of electricians.
Move unfavorable.
All right, the bill has been moved on favorable, properly seconded. Any discussion? Go ahead. Yep, counsel. It-
What did this bill do? I'm trying to remember what they were, I know they came and testified.
Well, there's already licensure regulation for electricians. So there are also trying to put their licensing.
Same.
Yeah, IBEW was opposed.
Yes. Oh, gotcha.
I got you.
Go on. Go.
All right,
You
all right,
something else.
all right. Okay.
I got it.
So the bill was properly moved and seconded. Seeing no further discussion, the vice chair votes aye. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
All right. Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo. Delegate Howard.
No, only unfavorable.
Okay. Delegate Charkoudian.
Yes.
Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Peruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell.
Yes.
Delegate Turner.
Yes.
Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama.
Aye.
Delegate Frazier Hidalgo.
Aye.
Delegate Adams.
No.
He went down. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like.
No. Delegates Arentz and Pippi are excused. Delegate Jackson.
Aye.
Delegate Johnson.
Aye.
Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Amprey. Delegate Wyval.
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen.
Yes.
Motion is unfavorable, is sustained, the bill dies. Fails, I don't know. Okay, next I have House Bill 913.
House Bill 913 requires student financing companies to register with the Commissioner of Financial Regulation and requires the student financing companies to submit reports to the Commissioner on their activities relating to student loans. There is one amendment to the bill, and the amendment requires the Commissioner to adopt regulations related to registration fees. It switches the reporting cycle from calendar years to fiscal years and alters the contents of the reports to be submitted to the Commissioner.
Move the amendment.
All right, the amendment has been moved and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? The motion, or the amendment carries. On the bill?
Move the bill as amended.
All right, the bill has been moved favorably and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. The vice chair votes aye. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo.
Aye.
Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Peruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell.
Yes.
Delegate Turner. Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama.
Aye.
Delegate Frazier Hidalgo.
Aye.
Delegate Adams. Delegates Aaron's and Pippi are excused. Delegate Jackson.
Aye.
Delegate Johnson.
Aye.
Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Amprey.
Yes.
Delegate Wyval.
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen. Yes. Bill passes with amendment. Next, we will go to House Bill 914.
House Bill 914 from Delegate Jackson takes the venue statute to the Public Service Commission, where for a public service company, the suit is proper in the county where they're located. In this case, it will be for a non-public service company. If somebody's filing suit against the PSC, it has to be in the Baltimore City Circuit Court.
Move favorable.
Bill has been properly moved, favorable, and seconded. Any discussion?
Sorry. Only by the Retail Energy Suppliers Association. Yes, in favor.
Well, they would want to do.
Yeah.
So the opposition is more akin to if they're in a county like, say, Garrett County or Somerset County, some of the extremities of the state. That suit has to be heard in Baltimore City and not the jurisdiction.
Correct. But it'd be an electricity supplier. I mean, if it's a suit concerning, let's say, Chop Tank, it would have to be within one of the areas of Chop Tank. But the retail energy suppliers are statewide. According to the testimony from that, I think from PSC actually, there's been some forum shopping, if you will, by the retail energy suppliers, trying different, find the right judge in different parts of the state.
Right.
So,
Good? Okay. All right. Bill's been properly moved and seconded. Vice Chair votes aye. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo.
Aye.
Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian. Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Peruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell. Delegate Turner. Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo. Delegate Adams. Delegates Aaron's and Pippi are both excused. Delegate Jackson. Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers. Delegate Amprey. Delegate Wyval. Okay. Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen. Bill passes. 995 is withdrawn. Next bill is House Bill 1111.
House Bill 1111, 1111, from Baltimore County, insurance certificates of guarantee for county bond requirements. This is just like the Baltimore City bill you just had, adding Baltimore County to the jurisdictions that can use a certificate of guarantee to meet certain bonding requirements.
Move favorable.
There are no amendments. Yeah.
Bill has been properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none. Vice Chair votes aye. Delegate Chi.
Aye.
Delegate Harrison.
Aye.
Delegate Boifo.
Aye.
Delegate Howard. Delegate Charkoudian.
Yes.
Delegate Rose is excused. Delegate Peruski.
Yes.
Delegate Fennell.
Yes.
Delegate Turner.
Yes.
Delegate Sample Hughes is excused. Delegate Valderrama. Delegate Frazier Hidalgo.
Aye.
Delegate Adams.
Yes.
Delegates Aaron's and Pippi are both excused. Delegate Jackson.
Aye.
Delegate Johnson. Delegate Rogers.
Yes.
Delegate Amprey.
Yes.
Delegate Wyval.
Yes.
Delegate Fisher is excused. Delegate Queen.
Yes.
I think that's everything, right?
That's it.
All right, that concludes this voting session. I want to thank everybody, and I'll see you all on the floor.
12:05.